Cynthia.
Hi, Anita.
Thank you so much for being a part of My Ladies Do Lunch. This is the first sort of professional series that we're shooting, and I wanted you to be a part of this.
Thank you.
Because you're my girl. We go way back.
Thank you. We do. I'm delighted to be here.
Tell me, what inspires you, and how did you get started in this field?
Passion is something for us, at least for me. It's something that has been instilled in me since I was a child. I come from a very philanthropic family. And so with that mindset, giving back is only what I know.
How important it is right now for people to be giving back?
Well, COVID-19, the pandemic has changed the country. It's changed the world. It's changed how we give, how we live, how we move about. As it applies to how people will give, we don't know yet. We know that people personally are struggling.
Right.
People have lost jobs. They're just trying to find their way. Right now, it's our job to give to those that need, not take from those that are in need of whatever it may be.
What would you say are some of the tips that charities or foundations are using right now, since you can't do gatherings and these big events anymore? What are some of the things that you can do now to still raise funds? Well,
we're getting really creative in this business. Obviously, everybody is virtual. Virtual givings, virtual platforms are what's important right now.
So it's just such an honor to have you sit on our board and work with us. November, as you know, is a special month. And it's Ryan's birthday today, November 6th. So I just wanted to honor him today and for us to get together and talk about some of the things that we've done with the foundation that Ryan would be proud of.
Well, I think that Ryan is with us every single day. Ryan has been with us since the inception of this organization. Ryan is what guides this organization.
Absolutely.
I know that Ryan guides everything that we do. So it is an absolute pleasure to be a part of this board, but we're sisters. And so I would not see any other place but for me to be here as we honor Ryan and move forward with everything that we will do in his honor to make a change and make a difference for those that don't have a voice. And he was really big about that, carrying on and being a part of those that may not have a voice. And so a lot of the things that we've done is building awareness.
We honor Ryan in September as well, the day he left, which was September 12th.
Absolutely.
And we do the hikes. And I mean, wow, when you look at what we've done over the last, 4 years or 3 years since the foundation?
3 years.
3 years, right?
3 years.
And it's inspiring, and the group is growing bigger and bigger. And
we have some of the most notable universities in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
We are working with esteemed doctors that are oncologists that have partnered with us. Wellness gurus that have been a part of
Sadhguru.
Absolutely. The trajectory of this agency and organization is just amazing. And you know what, Anita? I think we've done a really good job. I think we have begun to carry the word. We have gone out into the community, the holistic community, the wellness community.
I love that event we did with Teen Cancer America. We had
all my God.
They were Ryan's age.
Oh my God.
And
that
they
was so
all
awesome.
came, and it was a wellness day that we put together with chefs. And we brought these kids in.
That's right.
It was so fun because
right.
many of them didn't know of healthy meals that they can have while going through their cancer experience. So we had these chefs come in, remember, and they were making all these amazing. And one of the experiences that really stays with me was this one guy, and he was in his, I would say, early 20s or 19 or so, and they love pizza. And
that's right.
And he was like, the chef is like, this is a vegan pizza. And he was like, well, I don't think so. If that's a vegan pizza, I'll never eat it. We're like, just wait. And then when he tasted that vegan, he says, oh, this is vegan. Oh my God, I'll eat it every day. So being able to show these kids that they can eat healthy while going through chemo and going through the experiences, that they're going through with their hospital treatment. You can eat healthy and you can feel good.
Exactly.
And this was so big for Ryan, health and wellness. It's one of the things that he lived by and breathed by. I mean, he was a vegan and he took such great pleasure in cooking. I mean, he became like a chef, like a top-notch chef, and would make these amazing meals. And every day it was like, Mom, I've got this great meal, So to be able to share that passion with other kids right now, oh my God, it's just so beautiful.
and to see the transformation right before our very eyes. That a kid who was experiencing cancer, someone who was doing and giving everything that they could, and they came to spend a day with us, and we were able to make just that small pivotal change. Those are the kinds of things, and those are the kind of changes that our organization, yet we're in our infancy stages, I think we've done a pretty good darn job at moving this agency and organization ahead.
I know that we're working on some projects right now with some, hospitals, but we can't talk about
Not
it.
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Can you just give us a little tip as to maybe one thing that we're working on that's gonna happen between now and the new year?
Well, I think right now we know that we're working very closely with a university hospital that's going to allow us for a partnership that will both work with the clinical side of it, the educational side of it, and the community side.
Right.
And that triad in itself is really moving us forward in terms of programmatic intervention.
Yeah.
And what we do know is we have stepped up to the challenge to be the voice for those that cannot speak for themselves. So
That's
the future will bring that. And so that is our way of being able to, in the next couple of months, begin to formulate what that really looks like.
Yeah.
How do we merge the two? How do we merge the clinical community, patients, youth, advocacy, and education?
And celebrating Ryan's birthday today, what would you like to say? I know that for me, every moment of the day I miss my son. Every second of the day I miss my son, but I feel his presence with me, guiding me and really inspiring me on this journey that I'm on right now with the foundation, also in my own personal life. So his presence is always with me, which encourages me. And, I see his face smiling at me, just saying, well done, you and Cynthia, great job, Mom. So it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan. And what would you like to say?
Well, it's funny as you began to speak about Ryan there. My heart is always with Ryan. And so even during this interview, even during this conversation, I knew that Ryan was here with us. Yeah. You can always feel his presence. And so what I want to say is thank you, Ryan, and happy birthday. Continue to hang in there with us, continue to guide us, continue to love us from wherever you are, and continue to be that source of love for us at the Ryan Gordy Foundation.
And be patient
Happy
with us
birthday.
Too. Happy birthday, Ryan.
Happy birthday. Losing a son is the unimaginable. You have stepped up with grace, elegance, poise, and tenacity. And so you've mentioned something here today, and it says infancy. What I want everybody to know is that you gave birth to the Ryan Gordy Foundation. And so this is your new baby, and you've done so well with it.
There's a lot of kids now that are being diagnosed with cancer. I mean, years ago, leukemia, which is what Ryan had, is something that you get when you're in your 70s or your 80s. But more and more we're hearing that, young adults are getting diagnosed with leukemia. So I think the important thing is to remember that there are a lot of kids out there that does need what we are offering to them. And we're, honoring my son's name. So it's a beautiful journey, and we'll continue to do the best we can. And it comes from our heart. It's filled with love. So we celebrate Ryan.
Yes, we do. And
happy birthday, Ryan.
Happy birthday, Ryan. Love you.
Love you so much.
Love you.
Ryan is into yoga and finding out what's going on inside. Ryan definitely feels freest when he's with his dog. He's got an awesome bulldog, and his name is Rooney. All of our destinies are in our own hands. It's just about really becoming conscious of that, and then you'll realize that your luck is really what you've been creating.